So a week ago there were so many dandelion flowers. Now many of them are gone to seed, which is okay because it makes more. Goldfinch, indigo bunting, and other wildlife can feed off of them. But what if we want to try to capture that medicine and nutrition that is in the flowers and plants for longer than just 1 to 2 weeks? What do we do? So I just made some Dandelion Infused Vinegar, and wanted to walk you through the steps. It's super duper easy. Anybody can do it. And, you know, looking at this and thinking about it, I was like, there's this part of me that's like, oh no, this is kind of foo-foo, kind of hippy-dippy, putting flowers in vinegar. This seems kind of strange. But, you know, food security is one of the most basic of our instincts, and I think it's wise for us to remember that food is our medicine and medicine is our food. And it reminds me of a verse from Genesis. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for food. So I'm going to follow that and use everything I can. Let's make some Dandelion Infused Vinegar. So I harvested some more dandelions today. Here's some I harvested the other week. They're going to seed, they're drying out, and I would say basically I kind of lost out on getting some of the medicine nutrition from them. So how do we do something that's very important for plants, and that's preserve them? In essence, we're trying to preserve the minerals, the vitamins, the nutritional content, because we can't eat them all at once. How do we do this so we can eat them days, weeks, months, or even years later to get their benefit? And really there's like 3 main ways to do the same thing, right? We can either use olive oil for an infused oil. We can use vinegar for an infused vinegar for salad dressings or adding to things. Or we can make a tincture using grain alcohol or vodka or brandy to extract the nutritional content and be able to get the benefit of these plants for a very long time. You know, oil, the whole thing's good for a while, vinegar perhaps longer, and tincture for years. And you'll see that oftentimes with the root of the dandelion being cleaned a little bit more, chopped up, and added to glass jars to make dandelion root tincture or vinegar. But today I really just wanted to take some of these flowers and make a little bit of vinegar and show you how easy it is. So just take a clean glass jar and stuff a bunch of the flowers in here. I waited 10 or 15 minutes so any little bugs could leave. And I'm going to keep a few flowers so I can fry a few more up and make a couple more dandelion fritters. But basically we just put our dandelion flowers right in the jar and then use some sort of apple cider vinegar. And you can store this for 6 weeks. It seems like a lot of herbalists say on average 4 to 6 weeks. And that will let all the goodness get extracted. You can kind of pack it down, get any air bubbles out of here. And really we're just sort of beefing up our vinegar. Our vinegar is going to pull out nutrients, minerals, and in the end we're going to have vinegar with a little bit extra boost in it of vitamins and minerals. You know, because of course, like, you know, what are these little sweet sugary vitamins we take? They are a way that humans have figured out how to store or preserve minerals for our bodies. This is doing the exact same thing, just in a vinegar form. You could mix for salad dressings, vinaigrettes, anything you would use vinegar for. I like oil and vinegar on my salad. Sometimes I even put a little vinegar in lemonades or water. And so this is something easy you can do before all your dandelions are gone. I was going to cut the grass soon, and I was going to drive over them anyways, so I figured I'd pick some more and preserve them. I always let some go to seed too, just for this fact that I want more to come. So I always leave some to go to seed. I leave some for the animals, and I leave some for me. And you can put a date on this if you like to keep track of when you did it, so you'll know when it'll be good. You can store it in a dark place, a cabinet, and you'll have some super powered vinegar a month from now. So why do we even want to do this? So I like vinegar. I like making vinaigrettes, using oil and vinegar on salads, putting it in lemonade, even in my water sometimes, just a little dab. And we can have vinegar, or we can have vitamin enhanced, mineral enriched, immune boosting, liver helping, detoxifying, blood purifying vinegar. So we're basically like taking vinegar and we're strengthening it. We're making it more than it was before to preserve the goodness of this plant, to get it into our body throughout the seasons, not just when it's blooming and readily available. And this gives us enhanced food security, enhanced self-sustenance, and makes it where we can rely on what is given to us by creation more so than what is created in stores, which I think is something that is always a good thing to do.